Customer relationship management. The three pillars of CRM are marketing, sales, and support. Acumatica supports seamless handoff from marketing to sales all the way through support. In each area, Acumatica grows with your organization. For example, companies start selling with a few salespeople and ad hoc marketing. As the organization grows, marketing and sales work together to manage the pipeline. As size and sophistication grow even further, account managers work with support organization to improve customer satisfaction and improve customer lifetime value. CRM organizes the entire customer journey from contact to cash to repeat sale. Acumatica ERP and CRM utilize the same database, so there's no complex syncing of data. If sales changes the customer contact, accounting immediately knows. If an order is delayed, the support team is instantly informed. Marketing acquires and qualifies leads for sales. Leads that are not qualified are nurtured until they opt out or are ready to buy. Filling the funnel involves purchasing leads, utilizing SEO to drive prospects to your website, attending trade shows, running ads, social media, and gaining popularity via word of mouth. Acumatica's assignment maps ensure the right person or team takes action to manage the prospect's journey. Companies have different lines of business, so you can have multiple funnels. Acumatica lead classes and assignment rules start your prospects on the proper customer journey. The marketing team is responsible for gathering leads and converting those leads into sales opportunities. So Acumatica supports many different mechanisms and lead sources. So we can start by just doing a simple lead entry. And just like that, I've got a new lead. Now we support both business and consumer leads. A business lead has multiple attributes associated with it, but you can configure however you want that to be. If I convert this to more of a consumer lead, the lead class will help assign the appropriate person, and it will also drive the workflow that drives how the lead is managed and qualified. Also notice that there's only one attribute for that. So that's the simple part of creating a lead. Now, let's suppose I had been out in the field. I can use my mobile phone to enter and manage leads. So I can go into the CRM workspace and I can add a new lead, or I can look at some of my existing leads. Let's take a look at this one I just typed in, and maybe I want to add a picture to it. And now the system automatically attaches that to my lead record. If I wanted to, I could have also gone in and converted the lead to an open status. The best part is when I come back to the office, all this information is immediately updated and waiting for me. Now, another way of getting leads into the system is to use the Outlook add-in. In my Outlook instance, I've sent a prospecting email to several clients. One of them's replied, and this prospect I want to add to my system. So I open the Acumatica add-in, and the system notices that this one's not already in the system. Otherwise, it would have put them up here. So we're going to go ahead and create that lead. I can add additional information, set the source of awareness, and hit Create Lead. And just as simply as that, I've got my lead in the system. I can also log the activity if needed, so the information about the response is in my CRM system. If needed, I can then go in and even view the lead directly from here. The lead's included, as well as the activity. Now, another way of getting leads, instead of doing a mailing campaign, you might have purchased a list, or maybe you got a list from a trade show that you attended. I can import all those from Excel. In this example, I have 3 leads that I've got, and I'm going to hit Prepare and then Import. At this point, all the leads have been successfully placed into the system. So if I go back to my Marketing Manager dashboard and refresh my KPI widget, you can see I now have 5 leads that have been entered into the system. Now, another mechanism for entering leads is if people go to a website and enter their information. The website or any other external system can act as a black box and use the web-based APIs to go push the leads into Acumatica. In this example, I'm using Postman as my black box, and here's a lead that I'm going to go ahead and create. Behind the scenes, the system automatically pushes the form back into Acumatica. And so now I have 6 different leads. Now let's take a look at this lead right here. In addition to getting leads into the system, it's important not to import duplicates. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy this lead and I'm going to paste it in again using this widget here. I'll change the first and the last name, but I'm going to leave the email address the same. When I try and save that, the system recognizes this is a duplicate and it prompts me to see if I want to save it. You could also automatically eliminate it. I'm going to hit no because I don't want duplicate data in my system. Within the system, you can see there's a duplicate validation algorithm that you can easily manage. In this case, when the email is a potential duplicate, it gives it 5 points, which is enough to get it over the threshold. Now, once all my leads have been into the system, there's an assign leads screen that can run on a regular basis to assign all my new leads that I've gotten. So if I want to look at today's leads and process them, they can all be assigned to the appropriate person. With all my leads in the system, it makes sense to organize them into static and dynamic lists. I'm going to open this upgrade list. It's a dynamic list. The dynamic lists allows you to automatically keep track of up to the minute changes in the system so that you're marketing to the right people at the right time. In this example, I'm looking for people who have purchased an Acer laptop in the last 120 days to offer an upgrade of some sort to that laptop. So you can see here's a list of people that have made a purchase. Now, if I want to, I can go quickly process an order. I'll speed the video up during this. With my new order processed, when I refresh this list, you'll see that I have a new line on here for the customer that just purchased another laptop computer. I have the ability to convert this to a static list. A static list basically will freeze the list. I'm going to keep all the members in it, and this will prevent the list from updating the list. And if need be, I can convert it back to a dynamic list. And I've gone right back to where I was before. Marketing campaigns allow you to organize your leads and keep track of budgets. So if I go to my year-end campaign, you can see here's a list of people who have been created and leads generated by this campaign. You'll see that one of the leads I entered earlier today. If I looked at another one of my campaigns, let's take a look at the upgrade campaign. You'll see that I have a project linked to that. I can list all my marketing activities with cost associated with them so that I can track the costs of my campaigns directly inside Acumatica with a project. Acumatica allows you to easily qualify leads using BANT or some other qualification mechanisms. Let's see quickly how that would work. I want to go to the recently used records and open one of the leads I just entered into the system. At this point, I can go ahead and open the lead. This could be automatically done, or it could be done manually as I am doing now. Then, once I've emailed or done some other activity with the lead, I can qualify them. Let's take a look at what an activity would look like. I'm going to go ahead and create an email that I'll send. I'm going to use a template to make sure everybody's on point. So I created a simple prospecting email that I can then send directly to the customer. As part of sending that email, the system keeps track of the list of activities so that I can see what's happened and keep track of my interactions with my leads. Now, once my lead's been qualified, it's ready to turn over to sales. Now that marketing's got some leads through the funnel, let's head over to the sales department and see if they can help close the deals. To assist with the sales process, Acumatica provides task lists, quotes, email tracking, sales reports, follow-ups, and activity logging. This allows the sales teams to focus on the best opportunities and make sure other opportunities do not slip through the cracks. Sales can manually enter opportunities or convert qualified marketing leads. Here, I'm creating an opportunity from a lead with an existing business account. Business accounts in Acumatica can link to multiple contacts and are designated as prospects until converted to a customer, vendor, or both. Once created, I can assign opportunities manually or utilize an assignment map that is tailored to your particular business requirements. In this example, opportunities are assigned to an existing account rep. If no rep is assigned, then the opportunity is assigned based on the opportunity stage or the opportunity class. But once again, this is configurable. This processing screen here automatically assigns opportunity. For the demo, I'm only going to process one. Now I'll switch to the role of a salesperson. As a salesperson, I can open a list of opportunities that are assigned to me. Using filters, sort conditions, and side panels, I can easily prioritize and do my work. I start by sorting my opportunities based on the expected close date. Next, I set a filter so I'm only looking at opportunities that are farthest along in the sales funnel. If needed, I can save these filter settings for future use. Since many opportunities are out of date, I use my side panel to update the close date. After doing this, I can refresh my personalized list. As a salesperson, it's my job to move opportunities forward. So I select the opportunity that was just qualified and assigned to me. Using the side panel, I send an email to this prospect. By using an email template, I can quickly craft a personalized email that has consistent content and messaging. The email is sent directly from Acumatica and tracked in the activities list. After sending my email, I can easily create a follow-up task. On my dashboard, I can configure widgets that keep my work on track. I have task lists, prioritized opportunities, deals I haven't contacted in a while, and other metrics. I can efficiently drive sales from my list of assigned opportunities using side panels or by opening the opportunity. I can track all activities related to the sale, including activities from other people in my organization. Based on my phone call, I added a product I want to quote. Note that the unit price changes as I update quantities. Calculations on quotes, sales orders, and invoices all use the same logic. I can also see my real-time inventory levels. With a couple clicks, I can create and review a quote. In this case, I need to discount the order to win the deal. This level of discount requires approval from my manager, and I have admin rights, so I'll approve this to keep things moving. Quotes can easily be reviewed and emailed to the customer. The quote document I'm showing here can be configured using the built-in reporting tools. After I email the quote, the history is automatically maintained. After the customer accepts the quote, I can easily convert the quote to an order. I can also automate this process or have a sales operations team perform this activity. The order is immediately available for shipping and displayed on the warehouse dashboards. Once shipped, the order is immediately available for invoicing and collections. The entire contact-to-cash process is seamless. After the sale is completed and shipped, Acumatica prepares invoices, collects payments, and assists with the collections process. Accounting, sales, and finance are automatically aligned. Sales managers worry about trends, forecasts, meeting targets, the quality of the sales pipeline, and conversion rates. The Sales Manager dashboard allows me to spot trends and progress against sales goals. If I'm interested in profitability, I can drill into this report to learn more. To focus on problems, I sort by margin percentage to uncover products, customer, or salespeople who need attention. Returning to the Sales Manager dashboard, I can begin analyzing my pipeline by opening the Opportunity Summary by Close Date report. This report shows my pipeline by stage. The weighted amount column gives me an estimate of my monthly forecast so I can predict future revenues. I can drill into individual cells to review opportunities in the prospect stage. Opportunity stages are used for many things, including reporting. To more accurately view my pipeline, I can add remove stages and use my company-specific data to update the predicted close rate. When I refresh my report, my weighted amounts are more accurate. I can view pipeline details by creating additional dashboards. This example gives me a graphical view of my pipeline and it allows me to see win-loss trends. Pivot tables allow me to analyze my sales data. The Opportunity Summary by Class pivot table displays my pipeline by class, stages, and status. If I want to see my pipeline by salesperson, I can easily modify the report. To do this, I swap the owner for the class. Once I've done that, I can rerun the report. Now I can see how my individual salespeople are performing. Acumatica supports all sizes and types of sales organizations to improve close rates and improve sales process efficiencies. Acumatica's case management allows you to organize and manage work. The solution guides users through case creation, assignment, management, and closure. Using case classes and custom workflows, you can manage product issues, returns, service requests, HR concerns, and custom workflows. Any process that requires tracking and handoff can be managed. Here I'm showing two browsers, a customer portal and my ERP system. Cases can be initiated via email, phone call, API, or using the customer portal. In this case, I'm browsing the customer portal and I open a recent invoice that might have a question about. To get my question answered, I enter a case. Depending on the type of case, there are different required attributes and required fields. Attributes help move cases along and can be set up without programming. As I enter my case details, I can attach files that will help the support team resolve my case sooner. This case is automatically assigned to the finance team, who manages receivables. As a support rep, the newly created case appears on my dashboard. The case class and severity sets the expected response and resolution times, which are automatically tracked inside the system. I will respond to my customer using email. This message will be sent from a shared address. When customers respond to the email, it will automatically be logged and update the case status. The system tracks when activities take place to keep work on track. Automated service level agreements give you the power to measure initial response time, follow-up response time, and time to resolution. When I close the case, I have the option to require notes that will help my organization resolve future cases. From inside the portal, customers can see activities that are not marked as internal. This gives them a real-time, on-demand status of how progress is going. As a support manager, I can track caseloads and other metrics on a dashboard. These statistics can help me plan headcount and spot trends. For example, maybe we see an increase in cases related to newly introduced products, or maybe we see a customer who has a lot of open cases who may require personal attention. Processing large volume of cases is difficult without automation. I can use business events to keep work on track. For example, I can send my customer an email, text message, or mobile notification if 5 days have elapsed since I requested information. I can even use business events to close cases automatically. I have the option to provide a period when my customer is allowed to reopen the case. Using Acumatica, your customer support team can bill customers for cases using fixed contracts or billable time. You can bill based on when activities are completed or when cases are closed. Acumatica's case management enables you to keep any workflow on track. In addition to managing commitments, you can track time, identify trends, and bill clients. Acumatica CRM provides the power to manage your complete customer lifecycle, from contact to cash, all the while providing stellar support so you can gain repeat business.